Every year we sit down and try to set our goals for the new year, decide what we want, try to go after something and accomplish something each year. And to do that, we choose some planners, maybe one, maybe multiple planners, possibly different layouts, maybe a journal, maybe you have a fitness or health goal, maybe you have a financial goal. Maybe you just want to get things together and be more organized this year. Well, in this video, I'm going to go through a few different areas of your life that you should think about, make some decisions in each of those areas, and then once you know what you want for your upcoming year, you can choose the right planners and make a decision about where in each of those planners you're going to be tracking, working on, scheduling, time blocking, and journaling about each of those areas of your life / goals, things you want to accomplish, and just getting your day organized. Hello, I'm Katie, your teacher from the Planner School. So in this 4-part video series, we're going to talk about how to plan your year, how to plan your month, how to plan your week, and how to plan each day. In this video, we're going to start off talking about how to plan your year, and part of planning your year is deciding on which planners you'll be using during that year. So what I want you to do is to grab some sticky notes, and we're going to pick a few things that you'll want to make sure to block time off to do during the year. So grab your sticky notes, grab a pen, and we're going to talk about these few different areas. I want you to pick just a few. Then we're going to choose the right planner and the right place in your planner to track each of the activities. So I want to go through a few different areas of your life, starting with self-care. What kind of topics? What are your goals? What do you need to do to take care of yourself? And we're going to start with that. So we're talking about health, wellness, fitness, and things that you enjoy to help you relax, rejuvenate, things that give you energy, hobbies, like those kind of things. Anything that is part of your self-care. Next up, let's talk about friends, family, pets, anyone else who you spend time with. So that means time that you spend taking care of the kids, your socializing time with friends, significant others, date night, family vacations, all of those things. So I want you to write down which of those things are going to take up some time in your year. If you're a mom, obviously if you have kids, that takes up a big chunk of time, and that's going to be a big part of your planner and your plans. So grab another one. We're going to have to grab those sticky notes, and I want you to start writing a sticky note for each of the large areas in your life in regards to friends, family, pets, and others who you spend time with. Next up is household. So in household, there are a few things that you have to take care of. It depends on where you're living and how much of those kind of things you need to be responsible for that you're going to have to make sure are somewhere in your schedule. So that means if you own a home, then you're taking care of a home, put that on your list. So you'll have a sticky note for household if that is one of your responsibilities that takes some of your time. I know everyone's in a little bit of a different situation. If you're renting, you don't have to spend as much time managing these kind of things. But if you have a household to run, write down household. That's going to take up some of your time. Now, I also like to put transportation in the household category. So if you also have a vehicle that you have to take care of, you're getting gas, you're getting car washes, you have maintenance to deal with, that takes time. Put that on your list. Next up is financial areas of your life. So in financial, you probably have a job or a business or both, and they take up some of your time that you'll need to be scheduling in your planner. So write down job, business, and then we all have bills to pay. So making sure that we are taking care of those bills every month, that needs to be somewhere in your schedule when you're taking care of your finances. Now, this area of your life can be more important to you if you're working on either saving more money or making more money, in which case you might want a whole planner just for this area of your life. So that's a decision for you to make right now. Or is it a big focus for you to do more with your money, either saving more, investing more, if you're starting a business, if you are tracking expenses, all of those kind of things. Just make some decisions, make a list about those different areas of financial. And of course, everyone has to pay bills. Now, if you don't already have a huge list and a lot on your plate, which by this point you probably do, But or if you're ready to add some more things to the list, I have two more categories I want to talk about. The next one is goal. I think everyone should have a goal, at least one. Some of us have way too many goals. Maybe some of us need to set some goals, but I want you to have at least one goal for the year. So make a decision about what that is. Now, it could be something that's in one of your other categories, like a financial goal or a self-care goal or a household goal. Or more time, like more time with friends and family. That can be a goal too. So any of those areas could be your big goal for the year. But if it's not, this is the place for you to choose a goal to work on. And usually with our goals, it's something we need to do every day. So that'll need to be worked into your daily schedule. But go ahead and set one goal right now. Last but not least, I save a category for other. And other is those big things that take up a lot of our time and like disrupt our lives. So we're talking like, are you moving this year? Are you getting married this year? Are you buying a house? Or do you have another large project? Are you going to college? Like that's something that's going to take a lot of your time and disrupt everything else. So if you have something in that other category that's a big piece of your schedule that takes up a lot of your time, put that in the other category. And that's our last thing for this list. So now as you're looking through all this list, some of these things can go in your regular, what I would say your main, some people call it their catch-all planner, your planner that's going to represent your schedule for each day. So a lot of those things can go in there. But what I really want to look at are more of your goal things within your list of priorities. So we kind of just made a big list of priorities that are going to take up your time for the year. And I want you to start pulling out the ones that are more important to you, that you want to spend more time on, that we need to find a specific place in your planner to track. So what did you choose? What were some of your top priorities that you want to track and spend more time on in your planner for the next year? What were those? Pull those aside, and then here's what we will do with those. You're going to choose a place in your planner to work on just that one topic. So if it is finances and you're working on making more money, earning more money, saving more money, maybe you need a whole planner just for that. Or you can use sections in your planner just for tracking those things. So for example, I like to use the very front of my Happy Planner to track workouts. I've also used it to track videos that I post, different things. So what I'm saying is I want you to assign each of the big priorities, either assign them to a whole planner or you're going to assign them to a place in your planner. You can track like monthly goals or something you don't need to track daily on the currently page. Or if there's an activity you want to track daily and you need a small space to write something in, a monthly overview calendar page works great for that. You also have spaces in your weekly planner, depending which layout you're using, and you can choose your layout based on preference and which things are on your list. If there are things that you want to journal a lot about, or if journaling and writing is important to you, then you might want a horizontal style planner. If you need to make a lot of appointments during your day and need that hourly, you might want an hourly planner. If you don't need a detailed schedule for your day, you might want to use a vertical layout that has the 3 boxes, or you can use one of the layouts that have empty boxes, or like a dashboard layout that has more lists in it and less space for your days. It's totally personal preference based on what you like and your activities that you're tracking. In general, I like to use one main planner / catch-all planner for my time. I like to use a monthly calendar page for planning ahead. I also like to use a monthly calendar page for tracking my video posts. I like to use a weekly layout for most of my main planner schedule. I like to use the annual tracking pages for either video posts or workouts. There are just different things you can track in different spaces. I've used the weekly layout lined vertical for tracking expenses. I've used the dashboard layout for tracking my regular schedule. I've used the dashboard layout for a budget planner. I actually really liked the dashboard for a budget planner. So I think the most important part is for you to make some decisions about each of the different areas of your life, then decide where you're tracking each of those activities in your planner. Then is the hard part, which is to actually do the activities and use your planner to keep you on track. But the main part of planning your year is to make those decisions. Next up, we have video number 2 in the series, which is how to plan your month. And I'm going to be sharing how I like to use the monthly overview page for planning out my month. Leave a comment down below and tell me your takeaway from this planning video, how to plan your year. If you like this video, subscribe for new planning videos every week and stay tuned for video number 2 in the series.